Hello, everyone in YouTube and everybody at home that is watching. Thanks so much for tuning in. Tonight, we are going to officially apply for the $15,000 Lenovo grant. I'm so excited to apply for this one because, for one, okay, it gives us the ability to get $15,000 just for being in business. And two, you also get $10,000 in Lenovo support. So that could be like any type of technologies that you want, like laptops and desktops, and then any other support. And then it's also sponsored by Queen Latifah, which means she will do like a sponsored video, saying how she supports your business, and that's really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna hop right into it. If you are new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Superior Shelby. I love to talk about grants and all this really good stuff. Okay. So, Superior Business Development Solutions is my company. I always talk about different business strategies and grants that we can go over. All right, free money for your business. So, let's just hop right into it. In the last video, I went over. Let me see. In the last video, and I need Gabby to go ahead and allow me to Gabby, if you will, just change the host back to me so that way I could share my screen. But in the last video, we actually already went over where you can search and apply for grants. So you can always refer back to that video. So that way you can know like where to search for all like grants in general. But just to go through that really quick, grants.gov is where you would search for grants, or you can go use Grant Watch. I talked about in the last, okay. All right, so let's get right into it. Now, I actually put the in the chat for everybody here in the actual Zoom, a welcome. So in the chat, I put the link to this. If you are at home, if you're on your cell phone, you can just type on the title and the description will drop down. You'll see the link and take you right to it. All right. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, the key to this. Now, when you guys are applying for grants, the number one thing you need to do is read. All right. Read the first page, okay? Because it tells you everything that you need to know about who is the actual candidate or the best candidate for the opportunity, right? So let's just go over what the winners are. So you have three types of winners: platinum, gold, and silver. All right. So 6 business winners. Remember, your business has to be located in one of these cities. Okay. So it has to be in Atlanta, Dallas, Chicago, Raleigh, Toronto, or LA. It's a-okay if you don't have a physical location there. I talked about in my last video how you can get a virtual office, and you can use a virtual office address for that. Okay. So you can use your virtual office address to apply for this one. You will use an Atlanta address, Dallas, Chicago, Raleigh, Toronto, or LA. You can use, if you don't have a virtual office, you can use Alliance Virtual Office is what I use. They're pretty good, or Start Hub, if you're in Miami here. All right, so you can get $15,000 and $10,000 in custom Lenovo tech solutions. Okay, that's 6 winners for that one. Then you have gold, which is 12 small business owners. They get the $15K, a Lenovo laptop, and professional development. And then you also get the video. Okay, if you are a silver, actually everybody gets the video ad from Queen Latifah, who I guess applies or has is like a runner up. Right. Remember, with these grants, when you're applying, that usually after like 30 days after the application deadline date is when they would email you and let you know, hey, you were selected for the opportunity, or you were a candidate, all that good stuff. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. You're looking for an email, not a phone call or a text. Okay, it doesn't work like that. All right, so what we're going to do is go straight to sign me up. It is going to take us to the next screen. Now, this is the actual application screen, so let's get right into it. Okay. So for the business that I'm using, this is an old business that I'm actually going to be using, but it has multiple addresses with it. Okay, a Missouri address, an Atlanta address, everything. So I'm just going to apply as an example. Okay, but ultimately you will get the gist of it. All right, so we're here. We see Queen Latifah. This is where you should be. If you're on your phone, you might hear some music. All right, that's all that good stuff. It's in the mobile version if you are on your cell phone. All right, so now this is the thing. Now I did make a post about this. Now you are going to type in your business name. Your business must be Googleable, if that's even a word, all right? But it has to be Googleable, okay? So in other words, you have to have the Google My Business set up. Make sure it's set up because if it's not, this is definitely going to let us know, all right? So I'm going to put in my business name, all right? So it's going to search for your business. All right. Okay. And this is my business name, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Fine. They found me. That's what the Google is. Okay. And then it says any words to describe your business. I don't know why it just keeps going to, unfortunately, you don't have any advertising space or grants in your hometown that's because of the actual address. Can I edit the address? No, I can't. What best words describe your business? This used to be like a credit repair company, but we'll just say professional services. Let's see what it does. And you have to keep going through these steps. With these particular businesses or business grants, they use like a service kind of like, what is it called? Like kind of like job form in a way, where it just keeps going through and through and through. The key to this business grant is that you have to be Googleable. Okay. If you are stuck, because I see some comments on the side here. If you guys are stuck, okay, then I want you to go to Google My Business and I want you to set up Google My Business. Okay. And I'll take you there really quick so you know that you're in the right space. Make sure this is set up. Okay. This is actually one of like the basic like foundation type of things that you want to do. Okay. Google My Business. You can Google that you want to be here. And this is where you will set up your Google My Business profile. So that way, when people Google your business, you will come up kind of like this. Okay. If you don't have this set up, you want to have this set up before you apply for this and you want to do this now. Okay. This is a basic foundation thing. So you guys have to do this. Okay. So let's get back to it. All right. So hopefully they let me get through this application because I kind of applied for this a few times as an example. So I'm sorry. But ultimately I'll still be able to walk you guys through this one. And then if anything, we could go through another grant. Okay. All right. So you know, I'm all about my style, choose what style of a video. So I also let you guys know that you need to have a pitch video. Okay. So a pitch video is a video pretty much if you going over what your business or what your company does. It's a 3-minute video. I have multiple videos explaining what a pitch video is. Okay. You can always go back to the last video too, because I also explained to you guys what that is. Okay. But in a pitch video, just a quick run through. It's a 3-minute video where you are explaining what your company does and what problem you solve, all of that good stuff. Make sure you have passion in it and explaining what you would use the grant for. Okay, so it's a pitch, right? So you do want to upload your video here. I did go over that in another Zoom. All right, so let's go. Select. All right, what my video should look like. All right, so you'll it says upload your logo. You can upload your logo. It's optional, as you can see. So we'll just skip it, but make sure you upload your logo. And I hope you guys have a logo. Okay, because that's also another foundational thing. I cannot stress this enough. If you don't have a logo, I did talk about this. You can go to Luca.com. All right, Luca.com it's crazy because I don't get any brand deals from this, but these are some really great tools that you can use. Luca.com gives you a logo for like 20 bucks. Okay. You enter in your company name, go through the steps. You can get one in like 10 minutes. Okay. And it generates like over thousands of them. So choose the one, your best style, come back here, upload it. It says just a few more details about your business. Now, number of employees. So obviously how many employees you have, 0 to 75 or more. Your total revenue below 7.5 mil annually. Next, excuse me. All right. So just as an example, this is just what it's looking like. All right. Keywords, just make sure everything looks good. You can always edit it. All right. To make sure everything is good. All right. Looks good. Let's see. All right. So great. Just let me know where I can see your video. So they are going to send a video. So you will put your business email address in here. And remember, you guys, I said in the last video, have a grant specific email. All right. So that means having an email, it can be like your business name. So like abccompany.grants@gmail, right? Or even better, if you have like your own like Google Workspace or something set up to where you can just add more emails, then you can create a grant specific email. So it can be grants@yourbusiness.com. But you want to do a grant specific email and put it in here. So I'll just put an email in here. All right. And then you want to agree to everything here. And that is where you would receive, your all of the correspondence. You still want to just check both of the boxes. It's important to do that. And make sure you sign up for the email letters, all that good stuff, because they do send you guys new grants that they're always coming out with throughout the year. Okay. Submit. Cool. All right. So it says, and we're done. Shortly, you'll get a confirmation email, all of that good stuff. So ultimately, in the long part, okay. Ultimately in the long part, because obviously this is a shorter version. Hopefully you guys was able to actually get at least through this part. Because like I said before, if you are not on Google My Business, okay, you won't be able to even get this far. All right. So make sure you do those steps first prior to you doing this. Okay. Um, so in the long run though, ultimately, when you are doing it in the longer form of this, they do ask you more thorough questions. The questions are very similar to especially the grant that I went through in the last video. For all of my people in the Zoom, we're going to go over another grant, so stay tuned. But with this particular grant, remember I explained to you guys that you can always use like ChatGPT to help you as far as in with answering some of those questions, especially if you are a person who isn't really good with like expressing words or just writing out words, right? So OpenAI, all right, use ChatGPT, and that will help you out with answering the questions. Now, prompting the questions, I went over that in the last video, so make sure you go to the last video, okay? All right, so let me see here. I'm going to stop sharing. And let me go to you guys. Hey, everybody. See if you guys have any questions here on YouTube really quick. Okay, no. All right. Hey. That's good. How's everybody doing here in my Zoom? You can go ahead and put in the chat. Is everything good? Are we doing okay? Did you at least get a little far? You can put in the chat. Did you get a little far? Or are you stuck at the Google My Business part? You can go ahead and put in the chat. And I'm also going to put the other grant that we're going to go over in the chat as well. Like I said before, you guys, in the longer form, they're going to ask you very similar questions to like just like the other grant that I went over, like what will you use this grant for? And also, what is your attractions? Oh, also, so I did get a question about that. So what does it mean when they're talking about Your business traction. Okay, so when they're asking about your business traction, really they're looking for like your business flow. So how will you actually make money, right? How are you making money? So you would invest this amount into here, and this here will generate this. Okay, so pretty much how would you make the money? How are you investing your money? Okay. Um, oh, Justin, really? It's okay. So there is an alternative. That's why you're here. No problem. I got you. I got you. Okay, hey everybody. The link is not working. Which link? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, you guys. And you need a startup grant? Okay, no problem. So one grant that I'm actually gonna be going over with everybody else later on, we might talk about this week, a startup grant for you guys because I have some really great news about that one. You're stuck on Google My Business. So Google My Business, I'll show you one more time, and then my people here on Zoom, they got to get my undivided attention. But let me see here. Okay. All right, Google My Business. So Google My Business, you'll come here. All right. Literally, you can Google My Business. Okay. So even if it's just like you started from scratch, Google My Business. All right. You'll scroll down here, Google Business Profile. It'll take you there. For me, because I already have a Google My Business account, it says manage now, but for you, I think it will say like start here or something like that. But this is where you would set up your business like Google account. Okay. So that way it can come up like this beautiful queen here. Okay, because you need to have this done. All right. A lot, especially when you guys are applying for funding and stuff like that. Um, they actually Google, see if you guys have this set up. And if you don't, this is like one of the things that can actually decrease your chances of getting approved, or, can determine whatever that loan situation might be. So you want to make sure you have this done. This is one of the main foundational things that you want to have done. So visit Google My Business. I'm happy, so happy that you were honest and you said, hey, I need some help. I'm stuck on that part. No problem. Okay. No problem. All right. So I love everybody over here at YouTube, but my people over here in Zoom, all right, definitely deserve my undivided attention because we are going to go over some other things. All right. But I hope that this video definitely was helpful. It was quick, it was straight to the point. Like I said it before, you want to definitely use these AI tools, okay, you guys, and you can always hit me up one-on-one, all right, because I offer a one-on-one 45-minute strategy call where we can talk about all of these things that you need help on, all right, and so I'm here to help you. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely click the link in the description because it is there. But other than that, use these tools that I always go over with you guys so that way you can leverage your opportunities here. Okay. All right. So I love you guys here in YouTube. Enjoy the rest of your night. Okay. I'm not going to take too much of your time. If this is your first time here, welcome. Um, are stuck on that part. Well, what I suggest is